intensifies. Hundreds are dead, including 9 Americans. We'll bring you the very latest.
Hi, good morning. I'm Jacqueline Sarkeesian here in Linwood, where another hospital, many of its employees have gone on strike, starting a 5-day strike, wrapping up on Saturday. Much more coming up.
And good morning, I'm Lena Bervian in for Jessica Holmes. You'll be saving a bit of money this holiday season when it comes to shipping gifts. We'll explain why.
Good morning, I'm Sam Rubin. New here at 10 o'clock. Donny Osmond, big show in Las Vegas. Conversation with Donny, you win your way in, and a chance not only to see the show, stay at the hotel, dinner, bar tab, one-on-one live with Donny. We'll tell you about it coming up.
And coming up, some great weather, a little bit cooler than what we had last week. Still not that sort of fall-like weather, but nevertheless, it's not going to be into the 90s and the 100-degree mark for the Valley's Inland Empire, at least for a couple of days. And then it warms up again heading into the weekend. But for the middle of the week, cooler numbers. Today, coastal 71, 81 downtown Los Angeles. San Fernando Valley still peaking at 91 degrees, but that's going to drop off into the 80s. 78, Orange County Inland Empire, 82 degrees. High Desert, 90 degrees. Pedro, back to you.
Mark, thank you. President Biden says the United States' commitment to Israel is unwavering as the death toll rises since Saturday's violence.
Still operating without a speaker. Officials say at least 700 Israelis have died since Saturday's surprise attack, along with an estimated 400 Palestinians in Gaza following Israeli airstrikes. It's the worst attack on Israel since the Yom Kippur War 50 years ago.
But there's a big difference. That was a conventional war between countries, between armies. This, a massive terrorist attack on Israeli civilians.
At least 9 Americans have also been killed, according to the State Department.
At the same time, there are reports of missing Americans, and there again, we're working to verify those reports.
Under heavy rocket barrages Saturday morning, Hamas militants in Gaza stormed across the Israeli border, targeting civilians and taking hostages in a massively coordinated surprise attack.
Do you acknowledge it was an intelligence failure?
We will have plenty of time to, the Israelis will have plenty of time to look into that. All of us will have time to look into that.
The U.S. now moving a carrier strike group to the region, hoping to stave off a wider conflict.
This is not a moment for any party hostile to Israel to exploit these attacks to seek advantage.
President Joe Biden promised America's full support, but with the House still speakerless, additional aid might take time.
We have to get a speaker elected this week so we can get things on the floor like replenishing the Iron Dome.
House lawmakers on both sides pledging their support for Israel, but unable to do much else.
We have stood strongly behind Israel during its first 75 years. We will stand strongly behind Israel for the next 75 years and beyond.
And Democratic senators are also calling on a quick confirmation process for Jack Lew. That's the president's nominee to be ambassador to Israel. Right now, that position is unfilled. That's the latest here in Washington. We'll send it back to you guys in L.A.
Trevor, thank you. And we're hearing emotional stories from people rushing to escape the violence in Israel. We spoke to travelers who flew to L.A. yesterday from Tel Aviv.
It's our family. It's just hard. We had to go because of our kids, but like my heart is there. All my family, everybody's there. My cousin's husband just passed away trying to save other people. It's horrible.
She says Hamas terrorists kidnapped women and children, brutally assaulting them.
Boyle Heights, the 6th Street Bridge is back open after a woman was shot overnight. It happened around 12:30 this morning. Police say the unidentified victim suffered multiple gunshot wounds but is currently in stable condition. They believe the gunman fled in a silver-colored sedan. The motive for the shooting remains unclear.
Another local medical facility is dealing with a shortage of workers this morning.
And nurses at St. Francis Medical Center, they went on strike earlier this morning in a fight over pay and working conditions. KTLA's Jacqueline Sarkeesian is live in Linwood with the very latest. Jacqueline.
Hi, good morning to both of you. Bear with me, it is extremely loud out here. We got about 1,500 registered nurses and healthcare workers all working for St. Francis Medical Center that have decided to walk off the job. Joining me right now is Raylan Gentry. She is a respiratory therapist. She has been working at this hospital for more than 15 years. That really says something, your commitment to the hospital. Everyone we've been talking to has been here for decades. Goes to show you guys really love this place, so it must be really bad if you had to walk off.
It is, it's really hard. We love our patients. I'm a respiratory therapist. I've been here for 16 years. I take care of patients that have airway issues, breathing problems, they're on life support, and we're just dealing with unfair labor practices from Prime, and we just want them to bargain in good faith. That's all we want.
Yeah, tell us for you specifically, I mean, what is it like for you when you come to work here? We've been hearing that, the burnout every single day, you're short-staffed every day on every shift.
I have coworkers that we should have staffed 8 to 9 respiratory therapists. We may have 4 or 5. My coworkers are tired, they're burnt out, they can't get to their patients to care for them properly, which in all puts the patients in a bad situation for them. We're here for them, we care about them. We just want to take care of them like they should be taken care of.
And you guys are getting a lot of support, a lot of love. I mean, I mentioned earlier it is so loud because people are honking left and right.
Yes, this hospital has been in this community for years. We cater to Compton, Linwood. We have a major trauma center. We have a stroke unit. I mean, this hospital is here for the community. We have a NICU facility. We care for premature babies. We have nurses that are out here also with us. Nurses, respiratory therapists, housekeeping, the whole hospital.
Yeah, very busy hospital, one of the busiest in LA County. Real quick, let's show you a statement that St. Francis Medical Center sent us saying, quote, we are disappointed that the unions have elected to move forward with the work stoppage. We respect their right to strike as part of the negotiation process. This is the start of a 5-day strike wrapping up on Friday. Everyone is expected to return back to the hospital on Saturday. Reporting live from Linwood, Jacqueline Sarkeesian, KTLA 5 News.
Jacqueline, thank you. And public transportation in Santa Clarita has nearly come to a halt this morning as bus drivers have gone on strike. Drivers, dispatchers, and customer service agents from MV Transit walked off their jobs at 3 o'clock this morning in a fight for better pay. Their Teamsters union says Santa Clarita's gardeners and maintenance workers get paid twice as much. As a result of the walkout, most Santa Clarita transit services have been suspended. However, SCT partnered with the Hart School District are running staggered bus service to accommodate area schools.
Over the weekend, Governor Gavin Newsom took action on a number of bills, including several high-profile vetoes. The governor vetoed a bill aimed to limit the price of insulin. It would have banned health plans and disability insurance policies from charging more than $35 for a 30-day supply. The governor vetoed the bill because he says it would prompt insurance companies to increase monthly premiums. He says our state has a contract to produce its own brand of insulin, which is a better way to control the cost of the drug. And public high schools across California will not have to provide free condoms to students. Newsom says he agrees with the idea, but vetoed the bill because it created an unfunded program not included in the state's annual budget. If signed into law, SB 541 would have also prohibited retailers from asking proof of age from shoppers buying condoms.
And I can't believe we're talking about the holidays already, but this year it's actually going to be cheaper to ship your packages.
That's a good thing. UPS and FedEx announced that they are cutting rates as companies anticipate a weaker demand for shipping over the last year. They are also responding to customer complaints about increased shipping rates since the height of the pandemic. Traditionally, UPS and FedEx raised their rates for the holiday season. Last week, the U.S. Postal Service announced it will not be adding a holiday shipping surcharge to packages being sent out.
Mark, I have a feeling you're
That's
more dressed like Santa and just hand out gifts type of guy.
No.
No?
No, I'm more like, especially the age my kids are,
Right.
cash.
Cash.
It's
Oh,
like,
cash is
they're
king.
all living here, there, and you get something, they go, what am I going to do with this? You give them cash, you can never go wrong.
I have so many nieces and nephews, so I just send my sisters like money, and I'm just like, buy them this stuff, write my name on
Uncle
it.
Pedro.
It's just easier.
It's so much, you know, Dad, that sweater has gone out of style, or that brand 10 years ago, you know. Oh, okay, I didn't know. So, you know, send them cash. Cash never goes out of style.
Never does.
right.
Yeah. Or just Venmo it nowadays.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
I did that for a friend's kid's party, and she's like, great, love it.
Yeah.
Venmo me the gift.
Venmo me the gift, absolutely. That's why it's there.
Yeah.
If it wasn't good, Venmo and Zelle, they wouldn't exist. They would have been out of business. But no, I think they're doing okay. Temp right now is 67 degrees. It's about 3 degrees warmer than it was yesterday. You know, you're talking about Christmas, and we're talking about Halloween also. I got a great idea. Now, I usually give my ideas to Hollywood, to movie and TV show ideas. I've given them tons of stuff.
They owe you a lot of money.
Yeah, they owe me a lot of money. But now I'm going to give ideas to the Sphere in Las Vegas because I saw it over the weekend, and they had at one point, it was like a gigantic pumpkin.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was doing all kinds of stuff. So what I think for Christmas, remember the old snow globes you'd shake upside down? They should make it into a snow globe with Santa in his sleigh going right through it.
I can see that.
That's amazing.
That's it, because snow globes are always like a sphere.
Right.
You know what?
It's brilliance all year long.
Yeah, sphere. This one you get for free. The rest you're going to have to pay for.
Yeah.
That's the way I always do it. You know, it's like I'm a dealer, you know. Have a little bit, and then the rest you're going to have to pay for. 81 yesterday. We still have those wind advisories. Those wind advisories.